Hello everyone and welcome. This is a quick video to introduce how Materials 1 will run for the first semester of the 21-22 academic year. I'll now briefly introduce myself and show how the course content will be delivered over the semester, and routes that you have for engaging with it. This is important as the routes for delivery have changed somewhat as compared to previous years. The emphasis still remains on accessibility, so even if you can't make it to campus, you'll still have the ability to engage with the course. This video will describe the self-paced content and how to access it, as well as the synchronous or live sessions as they appear on your timetable. I'm Matthew Roy, the course coordinator for Materials 1. I've worked to put together a course that you can follow along at your own pace this semester, with checkpoints for assessment along the way. The main core of the course is available through here on Blackboard, including all course materials, assignments, and assessment exercises. There are some live sessions that are scheduled to take place in the new MEC-D building, and these will be podcasted after they take place. I'll now describe the timetabled items for this course as they appear on your itineraries. You will have calendar entries that appear as shown here. There are two 1-hour blocks on Mondays and Tuesdays, and another hour-long block on Wednesdays. Note that the blocks on Mondays and Tuesdays are described as asynchronous. The activity identified here is to review the lecture material as it appears on Blackboard. Because it is an asynchronous activity, you do not need to accomplish this at this specific time. It has been placed on your calendar so that there's a protected block of time for you to do so. Each of these timetable blocks correspond to one lecture, such there are 2 asynchronous lectures to be reviewed per week. For example, the first teaching week has lectures 1 and 2 assigned, the second, lectures 3 and 4 for the next week, and so on, such that by the 10th teaching week of the semester, you will have arrived at the final lectures 19 and 20. The nature of these lectures are videos pre-recorded with relevant animations and dynamic delivery of the course content, and are located in the Lectures folder on the main page of the Blackboard course content. For most lectures, there are 2 parts, each running around 10 to 15 minutes. It is recommended that for any given lecture hour, watch each part of the video, take notes, re-watch it if you need to, and then reflect on the content prior to moving on to the second part. Alternatively, there are also static course notes that have been made available which mirror the content that is in the videos. It is still recommended that you watch the videos first before going to the notes, but they mirror each other. It is recommended that you watch Part 1 or read the equivalent section in the course notes first for each lecture, reviewing as needed. You can take notes if you'd like as you go along in assisting your future revision. Then, do the same for Part 2. Once both have been done, then you may attempt the practice quiz to test your understanding. Note that these practice quizzes are drawn from a large pool of questions, and retaking the practice quiz can generate new questions. It's important to highlight that these questions do not contribute to your final grade. They are there only for revision and practice, and reflect the final assessment type to be employed for Materials 1 this semester. It's completely understandable that you're going to have questions about the content, ranging from a specific topic to a specific practice question, or more of a global question about materials engineering. You are not doing this course alone. In fact, there are nearly 600 of you enrolled at last count. If you have a Materials 1 question, then go to the relevant forum, read the post to see if your question has already been answered, and if not, then go ahead and post one. Just remember to give it a good title which describes what the question is. Examples of what those questions could be are in the reflection section of each chapter in the companion course notes. And you can include either screen captures or images or reference a particular timestamp on any of the lecture videos. While you're reading through posts, if you see something you can answer, then by all means please do so. Either myself or one of my team will review all forums on a daily basis, Monday to Friday, throughout the teaching weeks for the course. I would like to emphasize that this is the best way that we have for handling questions. It provides a canvas which we all can respond to with relevant figures and text and give you the best possible answer as fast as possible. What I haven't described yet is the weekly synchronous block. This block is scheduled to take place with all 600 of you, and it is where I'll provide a brief live review of the week's lectures, answer select questions from the discussion board, and hopefully provide a few demonstrations that illustrate particular parts of the course, or some other supplementary material. Depending on attendance, there might be a question to ask questions live, but in the first instance, because of potential bandwidth issues, you should try and engage with the discussion board first. I know I will be, with the help of my team. So that's it. Welcome to Materials 1. Maybe you'll want to take some time now and look at some of the resources that are available here. I hope to see you all soon at our first synchronous session.